Hello everyone, I'm gonna talk about Google Analytics, but first let's begin with digital analytics. So our digital footprint is everything people experience online from ads, social content, Google results, email flows, reviews, etc. One weak link can quietly kill performance even if your ads are good. For example, a cafe runs Instagram ads promoting a buy one get one deal. Click-through rates look strong, but sales barely move. Analytics shows 80% of users bounce on the menu page because it loads slowly on mobile and the location button is hard to find. So fixing speed plus adding a sticky get directions button increases store visits more than increasing ad spend. Next, people buy in stages. Analytics maps the journey. So the passage hints at a funnel like acquisition, engagement, and conversion. Now you can act if add to cart is low, product value proposition or price trust signals need work. If checkout starts is low, cart UI, shipping surprise, promo code distraction, and if purchase is low, payment options, form friction errors, delivery fees. Next, moving to using digital analytics to grow your business. So, to grow our business with digital analytics, answer these questions. First, are we improving or declining over time? Second, where is traffic coming from? Third, are those visitors turning into outcomes? And fourth, what should we fix or scale next? Moving to the home dashboard. So on the home screen, both UI and GA4, the first thing you see is a set of headline KPIs and a trend line comparing performance over time. So what to look at? First, users, new users, top of funnel volume. Second, sessions. So this shows the activity volume, how much visiting is happening. Third, conversion rate, how efficiently traffic becomes an outcome. Fourth, average engagement time, which is GA4, whether people actually find your site useful. And last one is revenue, so the business outcome. Second, comparing performance over time. So our screenshot highlights the date range selector. UA shows it near the graph. GA4 typically has its top right. This matters because growth is always measured as versus a baseline. So how marketers use date comparisons? First, before versus after a website change, like new checkout, new pricing page, new landing page. Second is campaign flight analysis. Week one versus week two. This next one is seasonality. This month versus same month last year, and finally the troubleshooting spikes or drops. So what happened on the day traffic fell? Next, how do we acquire users? So while this section is gold for growth, it tells you where growth is coming from so you can scale channels that bring quality, fix channels that bring volume but no conversions, and detect tracking issues. So what each channel usually implies. The first one is SEO. This shows the high intent over time, slow build, strong reinvestments on strong ROI. So the grow move is that double down on content that drives engaged sessions plus conversions. And next one is the the brand strength or tracking gaps. So the grow move is that if it's truly brand. If it's UTM's missing, so fix tagging so you can optimize properly. The next one is CPC, pay search, so controllable growth lever, strong for high intent offers. The growth move is to separate brand versus non-brand keywords. Next one is referral. So it's aim to identify top referring domains and replicate partnerships that send converting traffic. And the last one is email. So this one can help nurture flows like welcome, abandoned carts, or post purchase upsell. So how Google Analytics work? We're moving. So Google Analytics uses an HTML tag that's installed on the website. So it uses a tracking code to set a cookie for website visitors and collects data as they move through the site. So specifically, the tracking code helps identify where users came from. So, for example, Google Ads, AdWords, Facebook referrals, etc. The text then focuses on the audience section, which reports user insights such as demographics, market or interest segments, location and language, browser settings, behavior on the website, and technology used. Moving to 15 terms and definitions you should know, but in this one, I just show the most important terms for you. The first one is visits and sessions. So visit is basically a session. The session is one continuous period of activity on your site. So how a session starts, a user lands on your site from Google as social direct. So this means a session begins. And how a session ends, 30 minutes of inactivity or at midnight. Or if the user returns later via a new campaign source, for example, clicks a different ad or link, GA may start a new session. For example, someone comes to your website, browses 5 pages for 8 minutes. This means one session. They leave and come back 2 hours later. This means two sessions. The next one is page views. So page views show how many times a page is loaded or viewed. If the same visitor views the same page, leaves and comes back to it, each view counts again. So unique page views count whether a page was seen at least once by a user within a session. It doesn't increase if they return to the same page multiple times in a session. Next one is hits. So a hit is each time the Google Analytics tracking code fires. A page view is one type of hit. If the code is set to fire on a page load, every page load creates a hit. And you can verify the tracking code is working by checking whether new users, returning users, and active users appear in the audience reports. The next one is new and returning users. So the overview section explains new versus returning users. New users or visitors Google Analytics is tracking for the first time because Google Analytics identifies people via a tracking cookie. So someone who blocks cookies, uses certain VPN or privacy settings, or clears cookies may appear as a new user every visit. Next one is landing pages. So these are the first pages visitors enter when they arrive on our website. So they mark the starting point of a user's traffic journey, and traffic might land on a home page, but it can also land on any other page like a product page or blog post from ads or search results, because any page can be a landing page. So you should treat every page as if it could be the first impression for customers. The next one is bounce rate. So a bounce happens when people land on your website and leaves without interacting. Bounce rate can be confusing, like a high bounce rate isn't always bad, but often it can signal an issue. Next is creating a Google Analytics account. So, first, setting up your first Google Analytics account can feel intimidating because it can be done step by step. You need a Google account, which is Gmail, to use Google's marketing or SEO tools. Some people create a company Gmail to manage these products, though it's optional. During setup, you will first, name the account and choose whether to receive notifications about Google products. Second, decide on options like benchmarking and technical support. Next, Google asks you how you plan to use analytics. So your choices have GA pre-configured recommended settings, and you can change them later. So don't rush. You select what you're measuring: websites or app, cross-device or platform measurements, and goals like optimized marketing costs, etc. You must agree to the terms of service to create the account. And next, moving to connecting Google Analytics for to our website. So this is basically about installing the Google text. So 3A4 can start collecting user behavior data from a digital marketer's view. The goal isn't just install it, it's install correctly, verify it's firing, and ensure you're tracking the actions that matter. You need the Google tag on every page. Yes. If the tag isn't installed or installed wrong, Google tag will show a zero users, your ad optimization will be weaker and you will make decisions with incomplete data. So there are two main ways to install. The first one is hard code the HTML snippet in your site. So when marketers choose this, this has in custom coded sites platforms without easy integrations, and when you want maximum control, advanced setups, custom events. For example, a startup has a custom React website, so the developer uh, as she also in the global layout header, so GA4 tracks all pages automatically. The second way is to easy install using the measurement ID via a platform or plugin. So many platforms let you simply paste the measurements ID and they handle the code insertion for you. So, moving to Google Analytics user interface, Google Analytics homepage gives you a quick audience overview and key insights you can customize, such as active user trends, acquisition channels, top countries, peak traffic times, vice versa. So, by adjusting the date range to compare periods like weeks, months, years, a marketer can quickly spot what's improving or declining, understand where quality traffic comes from, decide when to allocate budget or staffing, and identify optimization priorities like fixing mobile UX or scaling the channels and campaigns that actually drive conversions. That's all. Thank you for your listening.